You liquidated her, huh? Ha ha ha! Very resourceful.
Yes, sir, so, if you please, sir, we'd like you to keep your promise to us.
Not so fast. Not so fast. I must give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time to think already.
Yeah.
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said, go away and come back tomorrow.
If you were really great and powerful, you'll keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the great, the powerful Oz? Ah! You ungrateful creatures! Ah! Consider yourselves lucky I'm giving you an audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now.
Toto?
Ah, the great and powerful Oz has spoken. Now, go!
What is it, Toto?
I said go!
Who are you?
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I am the great, the powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are? I don't believe you!
No, I'm afraid it's true. There really is no other wizard except me.
You humbug! Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
You are a very bad man!
Oh, no, my dear. You see, I'm a very good man. Just a very bad wizard.
What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
And Scarecrow's brain.
Why, anybody can have a brain. I mean, it's quite a mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, there are these places called universities, where men go and become great thinkers. They go in, they come out, and think deep, wonderful thoughts, with no more brains than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Universitatis Comitiatum A Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
PhD?
Yeah, that's a Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square roots of two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the third side. Oh, the joy, the rapture! I've got a brain! How can I ever thank you?
Well, you can't. And for you, my furry friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you lack courage. My friend, you are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, there are men called heroes who, once a year, take their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade it down the main street of a city. And they have no more courage than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I hereby award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
choice.
And for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be made practical until they can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Back where I come from, there are men who do nothing but good deeds all day, and they are called good deed doers, and their hearts are no bigger than yours, but they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure at this time in bestowing upon you this token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
It ticks. Listen to it tick.
Read. What's it say?
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
They're all so wonderful.
Hey, but what about Dorothy?
Yeah, what about Dorothy?
Dorothy next.
I don't think there's anything in there for me.
Well, friends, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to tinker there myself.
Will you? Could you? Are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself, you see. Premier balloonist par excellence for the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. Until one day, when performing spectacular feats of the stratospheric skill never before attempted by civilized man, the balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Were you frightened?
Frightened? Ha! You are talking to a man who has laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified until the winds changed and down I came into the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly proclaimed Oz, first Wizard Deluxe.
Deluxe, from the French, pertaining to luxury.
Well, there were a few luxuries that went with the job. I took it anyway, retaining the balloon in need of a quick getaway. And in that conveyance, my dear Dorothy, you and I will return to the land of A Pluribus Unum. Follow me. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, Per Ardua ad Alto, am about to embark on a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey to the outer stratosphere to converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards. And I do declare that by the time, if any, I return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of his highly superior brains, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and by the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. And now, my friends, I think it is time to cast off.
Oh,
Climb aboard, Dorothy.
wait.
Climb aboard.
Where's Toto? I can't leave without him.
I'll get him for you. Don't let go of the rope.
Oh no!
This is highly irregular procedure.
The balloon's going up!
This is absolutely unprecedented.
Please.
I'm sorry, I can't come back. I don't know how this works. Goodbye, folks. Goodbye.
I can't leave.
That idiot guard just ruined my exit.
No, we'll never get home.
Then stay with us, Dorothy. We don't want you to leave.
But I have to get back to Kansas.
Don't you love us, Dorothy?
You know I do. But there's a place, people I love more. And now it's further
Dorothy.
Oh, will you help me? Can you help me?
You don't need my help any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have.
Well, why didn't you tell her sooner?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What did you learn, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it isn't enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em again, and that it's, if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard, because if it isn't there, then I never lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
Why, that's so easy. I should have thought of it for you myself.
I should have felt it in my heart.
I should have had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to find it out for herself. Now, those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Oh,